Manila, 2025. Picture a sleek, twin-engine fighter jet streaking across the skyline, not an F-16 or Gripen, but the South Korean KF-21 Boramae. Defense insiders now suggest this jet could wear Philippine roundels as early as 2026, years ahead of schedule. South Korea's aggressive export push and rapid production have upended expectations, offering the Philippines the advanced Block II variant, complete with air-to-ground munitions. The first jets could arrive by late 2026, a full 2 years ahead of any Western competitor. This isn't just a procurement twist, it's a strategic bombshell for the Philippine Air Force, which has relied on FA-50PHs as a stopgap. The Boramae would be a quantum leap, finally giving Manila a credible deterrent over the West Philippine Sea. If the Philippines leapfrogs years of waiting, it could shift the balance of air power in Southeast Asia. The question is no longer if, but how soon, and from whom, the Philippines will get its modern fighter. The KF-21's sudden rise signals South Korea's emergence as a defense powerhouse and a new era in regional security. The old rules are changing, and Manila may be first to seize the opportunity. For nearly 2 decades, the Philippine Air Force has lacked a true supersonic multirole fighter, leaving its vast airspace and maritime claims exposed. The retirement of the F-5s in 2005 created a critical gap, forcing reliance on slower, less capable aircraft. The government's modernization program aimed to rebuild air defense, with a new multi-role fighter as its crown jewel, but tight budgets and complex geopolitics meant a slow, methodical approach, realistically targeting 2028-2032 for delivery. The PAFE's plan: use FA-50PHs to rebuild skills, then transition to a more advanced fighter. Years of technical evaluations and negotiations followed, with the process expected to be a marathon, not a sprint. No one anticipated a new player could cut that marathon in half. Now, with South Korea's offer, the finish line is suddenly within reach. The PAF faces a choice: stick to the old timeline, or seize a rare chance to accelerate its modernization. The stakes for Philippine air defense have never been higher. The next move could redefine the nation's security for decades. The fighter competition centered on 2 Western giants, the American F-16 Viper and the Swedish Saab Gripen. The F-16, a proven ally favorite, was simply too expensive, over $2.4 billion for 12 jets, putting it out of reach for Manila. Global demand and production backlogs pushed delivery dates well past 2028. The Gripen, praised for affordability and low operating costs, seemed ideal, but negotiations stalled over financing and logistics. As talks dragged on, urgency in Manila grew, but the process remained stuck. This deadlock created a strategic vacuum. South Korea, with its KF-21 Boramae, stepped in, offering not just an advanced fighter, but one available years ahead of the competition. The entire contest was upended overnight. Suddenly the Philippines had a new, game-changing option. While Manila weighed its options, South Korea's KF-21 Boramae program raced ahead. Developed at breakneck speed, the KF-21 hit major milestones. First rollout in 2021, first flight in 2022, supersonic flight in 2023. KAI's strategy combined proven Western tech with indigenous systems, minimizing risk and slashing timelines. The KF-21 was designed for export from day one, with production lines ready to scale for foreign partners. The Philippines, already operating FA-50s, is at the top of the list. By offering an early production slot, South Korea aims to secure its first export win and cement its status as a global defense exporter. This isn't just about jets, it's about reshaping the global arms market. The Boramae's arrival could mark a new era for both Manila and Seoul. The Philippines is being offered the advanced Block II KF-21, not the basic air-to-air Block I. Block II transforms the Boramae into a true multi-role fighter, integrating precision bombs, cruise missiles, and anti-ship weapons. For Manila, this means one jet can patrol the West Philippine Sea, support ground troops, and threaten enemy ships, all in a single sortie. South Korea's spiral development approach ensures rapid delivery of a capable jet, with upgrades following in manageable steps. By skipping Block 1, the PAF gets a mature, versatile platform from day one. Filipino pilots won't have to wait years for strike capabilities, they'll have them immediately. This offer fundamentally changes the value proposition. The KF-21 Block II is ready to meet the PAF's full spectrum of needs. It's a rare chance to leap ahead technologically and operationally. For the Philippines, it's a game changer. The future of its air power could arrive much sooner than anyone expected. The KF-21 deal builds on a decade of deepening defense ties between South Korea and the Philippines. The FA-50PH program proved KAI's reliability, jets delivered on time, on budget, and battle-tested in Philippine service. This trust means easier integration, shared training, maintenance and logistics streamline the transition to the KF-21. Pilots and crews already familiar with Korean systems face a shorter learning curve, reducing costs and accelerating readiness. South Korea also offers flexible financing, a major advantage over rigid U.S. sales processes. For Manila, this could be the deciding factor. The partnership extends beyond aircraft. South Korea has supplied ships and vehicles, signaling a broader strategic alignment. Both nations share democratic values and a commitment to a rules-based order. Choosing the KF-21 cements a long-term, reliable partnership with a like-minded regional power. It's more than a purchase, it's a strategic alliance for the future. Despite the promise, acquiring the KF-21 isn't risk-free. U.S. export controls loom large. The jet uses American engines and avionics, requiring Washington's approval for transfer. Any delay or denial could derail the deal and its accelerated timeline. The U.S. may prefer Manila to wait for the F-16, prioritizing its own industry and interoperability. Cost remains a hurdle. Even with Korean financing, a 4.5 generation fighter is a massive investment for the Philippines. The government must balance defense spending with other national priorities. There's also the risk of being an early adopter. The Block 2 variant is still in testing. Unforeseen technical issues could arise. The PAF would be trading the F-16's proven track record for the KF-21's cutting-edge potential and possible teething problems. Navigating these challenges will test Manila's resolve and diplomatic skill. The rewards are great, but so are the risks. The decision will shape Philippine air power for decades. The world is watching how Manila manages this high-stakes gamble. Choosing the KF-21, Boramae is more than a procurement. It's a geopolitical statement. It signals the Philippines' intent to diversify defense partnerships and seek greater strategic autonomy. This move would endorse South Korea as a global defense player, offering a credible alternative to Western suppliers. For other nations, Manila's choice could open new options for modernization, breaking the US-Europe duopoly. Regionally, a non-American fighter may be seen as less provocative, giving the Philippines more diplomatic flexibility, especially with China watching. But the decision carries risks. It could strain ties with Washington and disappoint European partners. Manila must frame the move as pragmatic, not a rejection of old allies. The balancing act is delicate, but the potential benefits are immense. The KF-21 could redefine the Philippines' place in the Indo-Pacific. The world will take note of Manila's bold new direction. The Philippine Air Force stands at a crossroads. The choice: wait for proven but delayed Western jets, or leap ahead with the KF-21 and a new regional partnership. The Boramae offers a chance to close the capability gap by 2026, reshaping the security landscape of the West Philippine Sea. In an era of maritime coercion, rapid modernization is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. The risks are real, but so is the opportunity to leapfrog a generation of technology. The decision will define Philippine air power for decades and send ripples through the global defense industry. Will Manila play it safe or seize the moment? The world is watching. The final approach has begun.